So, are more expensive cars and bikes automatically more fun? Well, they may be more powerful and capable, but more fun? Not necessarily. I have a couple of reasons. First, the performance envelope, which is the ability of a vehicle to go fast. Now, the cheaper and less expensive, the simpler vehicles, well, they aren't designed for speed. So when you start going quickly in them, the sensation of speed comes upon you far more easily. It's the sound of the engine, the vibrations that you'll feel, and just the sense that you're coming to the limit of the vehicle. It makes them so memorable, so enjoyable, with a sense of lightheartedness. Like my Nano. I remember traveling in that on the expressway with the speedometer locked at 107 kilometers an hour and smiling wildly. I had people passing me by and giving me a thumbs up. Just they found the sight of the Nano whizzing down the expressway so endearing. And that's the joy of smaller vehicles driven fast. They are, well, lighthearted. Whereas if you were to really get to the zone of having fun in something more expensive and a lot more powerful, you'd have to be doing illegal speeds, which means you'd have to be on a racetrack to get to the zone where you're having proper fun without having to worry about anything else. And the other aspect is the workload. On simpler machines with less power, you as the rider or the driver have to put in a lot of the effort. You matter, you make it count. Whereas on bigger, more expensive machines, which are a lot more capable, a lot of the work is shouldered by the machine. And this is especially the case for four wheelers. I've been fortunate to ride and drive some of the best and most incredible machines, including the Bugatti Veyron, and that was incredible. A lot of cliches apply, like it's a marvel of engineering, it's a feat, it's an achievement, a landmark. And after having had driven it, I was awed. I stepped out of the car amazed by what it could do, but after having had spent time behind the wheel, I still felt that I had been a passenger in the experience. It was the car doing the magic, and I was just along for the ride. Interestingly, that brings me to Professor Gordon Murray, the creator of the iconic McLaren F1, a car that's also often called as the greatest car ever made. The car that held all the records until the Veyron came about. And while talking to him, all I could think was this man, a genius who's created some iconic road cars and some incredible Formula One race cars as well, gets his kicks with a form of racing that's bizarre. He's been known to host a race at one of his homes in the south of France, soapbox races, which is basically where people sit on biggish skateboards which can be steered and have really small wheels. And they basically point them down a hill where they end up going down at speeds of 50, 60, 70 kilometers an hour. The creator of the McLaren F1. This encapsulates and sums up why I love small cars and bikes so much: the performance envelope and the workload. You can see how it stacks up in soapbox racing and why it excites one of the greatest car designers of all time.